Alright guys, so we are back for, why am I swinging this wheel around? Alright, we're back for another video. We're finally going to be releasing the giveaway. I don't have it yet, but we're going to use this to explain what we made. Basically, we have been working with Grip Royal for almost a month now, and the wheel that we decided on making is finally in the process of being made. We have the same style wheel as this, but instead of gold spokes, it is going to be chrome. Up here, it's going to have Keep It Street. I will put a picture in the top right corner right now for you guys to actually see the wheel. But it's going to say Keep It Street right here. It's going to have stars all the way around it with a GS and a little star like this on the bottom. And then the wheel itself is going to be white, and the stars and everything are going to be black, just like the banners on our cars. So it's going to match. This is what you guys can win. You will not be able to buy this from Grip Royal. You will not be able to buy this from any company ever. This will literally just be like our signature wheel. We're going to do a run for all the team members if you guys want to pick them up, so you can hit me up about that. But they're not going to be available for about a week to pre-order because it's a 3 to 4 week process to actually make the wheel. But you guys will be able to win a garage sideways steering wheel. Just go down in the link. You can pick up a shirt. Every shirt will give you 1 entry. Everyone that bought a shirt before gets 2 entries because we didn't release what we were actually giving away. If you go down and buy a shirt now, it'll give you 1 entry, but you still do have a chance of actually winning the wheel. And like I said, I'll put another picture right now so you can actually see what the wheel looks like. Ignore all of the red. That's just for the computer drawing. Like I said, it's gonna be a white wheel with the black, just like our banners. So I hope you're excited for that. And put it back in there. All right, show them that wide body. Dun, da, dun. They're 55s, right?
55.
55 millimeter front over fenders for the E36.
Can you hold this?
It drops it, just breaks.
Can't put it on that tire. Someone hold this so I can see how wide it is compared to my rear.
Hang on, I'm looking.
Hold on, I want to look.
The rear's wider, but that is pretty close. Look at the difference. Look at the difference. Yeah, let me get from Zach's perspective. How's it looking?
I think they're about the same.
Maybe. I mean, that's 55 millimeters. That's 2 inches and like a centimeter.
My front wheel's still gonna be poking out here.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah, gotta be about the hot boy life.
Gotta be about the poking life.
All right, so we are gonna put these on today, get it mounted up, and hopefully push it outside and see what it looks like too. But almost killed me. Alright, so we just pretty much finished up the fender. Actually ran out of footage recording, so I'm sorry if you didn't see it. But we just need the rivet up here. But we got this fitment perfect right on there. I was just shaving it down with the angle grinder, so that'll be solid. That's all good. Everything else is completely riveted up, and it looks awesome. Like, look how wide that is compared to this side. Beard man.
I'm actually liking this seat. It's not that bad.
Yeah, boy, it's fresh. Doing the other side now. Zach, would you care to make the noise as you're doing it? You just did. Daquan's putting his whole life into ribbing it, and Zach starts laughing. Show him the laugh. He don't even want to show it. He sounded like, oh man, he was like.
That's hot as shit.
Yeah, it's gonna
crooked as fuck.
You're not in the hole.
What? Smash it.
Just put it in there straight. What? There you go. Now squeeze it. You were in there. Zach, you're crooked again. Zach, look at the hole. Don't squeeze a fart out. There.
There you go.
Perfect. Look at that.
Down up front.
Dude, you're like you have. Dude, this E36 is sick. This is cool. Like that just changed the whole car. That is so sick. We just want to drive it. Oh my gosh. What, did the JDM get to you?
Show him the wheelie.
Show him the wheelie? What wheelie? On the mountain bike?
12 o'clock wheelie.
I can't wheelie mountain bike. I ain't got my J's on today.
Oh no?
Nah.
Go get the mail!
I'm going to get the mail!
Show him, wheelie boy Quan.
Do it.
What, you ain't a party boy?
What? No, I can't do this shit. I mean, Daquan looks like that schoolgirl.
Oh!
Oh! The dirt bike?
You can't wheelie the dirt bike.
I suck at wheeling this dirt bike. Zach's dirt bike broke.
Cause Sebastian broke it.
I was riding it and it broke.
I was riding it and it broke.
The wheel was already broken, it just got worse. Damn.
What was that, 1 o'clock?
I can't wheelie this thing for shit. I traded for a E36 transmission. Yeah. Gold series. Yeah, natural boy on the 2-stroke out there. Natural. You're like a natural on that thing. Natural. I can't fucking wheelie it. I'm not even gonna. No, it's okay. No one can wheelie that death trap. He did it!
He's got more balls than me. I wasn't gonna.
He wouldn't even try it on your bike. Why? That's funny. Oh my god! Yeah, Daquan! Did it!
Let me see that.
Oh! Damn!
I thought he was gonna hit the cherry picker. That thing's. Oh, he's gone.
It's just sketchy trying to get it to stop. That was full off.
Dude, I gotta drive next to you while you hit the jump.
The jump?
Dude, you gotta hit the jump.
Well, what do you mean?
The jump on the way to Point Pleasant.
What, you're gonna, oh, the jump, what jump? Oh, the big jump, all right, I'll do that, that's fine. Wait, what?
Holy shit! He's fucking crazy! You wanna race?
Alright guys, so we just got back from riding the dirt bike. That was really fun. The jumps, I know they don't look big if I put them in here, but it's just scary because I'm not no motocross rider. Anyways, you guys are about to see a car that you have not really seen. It's Daquan's GTO that is being built to be a drift car and kind of drag both worlds, but it's gonna look like a drift car, so that's all that matters. So we're gonna go get his car. It's at his house. We need to get a trailer for it. Trailer here because it does not have a transmission. He's working on getting a he technically already has one, but it's like this stupid situation that we need to get it. But there's a bunch of other things to do, like get the fuel situation good. The engine already runs, it's in the car, it's LS, but yeah, we'll show you more of the car in a second. We're gonna drive to his work, get a trailer, and pick up this car. Loading up the big boy now. This thing, if you guys have seen this multiple times, it's literally long. It's longer than the truck. So we're gonna get this and go get his car. All right, so we're at Daquan's house. We're picking up the GTO now. I guess you guys haven't seen this car, so let's show you the car. Show you more at the house, but I don't even know what year it is. I mean, it doesn't matter, all the same. 04 GTO. He bought it as a rolling shell. We'll show you the motor and stuff at the house. But it does run, but right now it needs a trans and a couple other things. So let's push it down this hill, get it on the trailer, and then drop it off at my house and start working on this thing. Are you ready? Yeah. I'm gonna try to watch. Woo! Don't jump it! Oh, hit the brakes! Oh. Alright guys, so we got the car up on the trailer. Good to go. We just gotta strap it down, get some of his parts that he has. He has some BC coils for it and everything, throw them in there, and I will take it to the house. 85,000! 85K. Damn, that is awesome. I remember 10K, 20K, 30K, 40K, 100K, we're on our way. All right guys, so we just cleaned up the garage. E36 is out, looking dope in the yard. We're about to put the GTO in and start getting to work on that. Look at Zach's E36 in the yard. It needs the hot boy wheels, but man, does it look absolutely killer and aggressive. It's super sick. Once it actually has some wheels that fit and stuff, it's gonna look absolutely awesome. So we're gonna push this car in, we're gonna back it in, we're gonna go up here, swoop it on in there, and then get to work. All right guys, so we got the GTO in the garage. Like I said, this car ran before, but right now, we're having an issue with the ECU communicating with the injectors. It's not telling it to fire, but we're not really worried about that right now because we'll just get the tuner guy back over here and he'll fix it up. He did it before, he tuned it, just something went wrong, so he's gotta fix that. But we are going to be pulling the engine because there's a lot of like things he wants to TIG weld shut, make it all clean. This honestly looks like tubs already. It's kind of cool. So we're going to fill all that in and we're going to take this weird stuff off the firewall. I don't know why it's like foam. It's kind of weird. Probably do some other little things. He already has coilovers for it, but we're going to have him drive the car first to like get the experience of the stock car because it's always cool to modify the suspension because that's like a huge upgrade you can do. Also, we're going to fix this. He did this before, but he didn't have a lot of tools where he was doing it. So we're just gonna make this stronger with 16 gauge metal. It's a bracket to get rid of the stock tank for this fuel cell he has. Yeah, we got a bunch of random things to do tonight. Another thing that if we have time we will do as well is this car already ran on like a race harness. Everything in the car doesn't really like work because he doesn't have a body control module. So we're probably gonna pull the dash as well and do a bunch of things to get rid of it just to make it extra race car because it's so unnecessary if it doesn't even work. So let's just get into working in this car.
That's some bullshit.
All right, so we were pulling the engine like you guys were watching and he just undid his fuel line. And like no fuel came out, so we were kind of confused. So he turned on the fuel pump and literally it was dripping out like a water fountain. Like it probably couldn't build 5 PSI and like it's supposed to regulate 58 PSI. So that's definitely our issue why it wasn't running today. We have a fuel cell with a Walbro 255 that we're gonna be putting in that. So once we get the engine back in the car, we're gonna start it up. But yeah, let's continue pulling this thing. Alright, so I'm cleaning out the bay. Big One is changing his baffle because GTO's oil starts stock. So we need to switch that out. So we're just changing that up. And they basically like slosh around everywhere. So you got this awesome baffle right here from Improved is the company's name, and it's got these little things. It's pretty sick. And they also come with super sick stickers. I don't know why I find that so cool, but it is pretty dope. If any of you guys ever know me personally or see me at a drift event, chances are I'll have a pink donut and some Arizona sweet tea because that is the bomb. Guys, check this out, like stock angle right here, no mods, and then look at mine. I wonder if I can do an up view so you guys can see. Like, of course I probably have 10 more degrees, but seriously, this is probably 60, 65. That's probably 50 degrees of angle. You think? That's a lot. Like, that's impressive. All right, guys, so you have zero idea what's going on with this car. You have zero idea. This is the first time you guys have ever seen this car. It's been getting built for a long time, but it got like completely thrown off track and like flipped around on what it's getting built to do. So this is pretty much what's going on. We're about to explain and try to show you the plan. We actually just got one of the biggest problems figured out, and that was the radiator, because this is going to be a LS turbo car with a big turbo. So we're going to show you.
With this big ass turbo.
Yeah, with this humongous T25 off a stock SR20. No, we were just using that for reference. Okay, so stock GTO radiator that Daquan has goes right here, straight across. It doesn't even give you enough room to fit the stock, or to fit aftermarket electric fans. So there's no way that we could fit like a turbo manifold pipe that would go to the turbo to spool the turbo. So originally, as a GTO owner, he knows that you can put the radiator flat down here, but it's kind of dumb and it would probably almost stick out the bumper, or you would have to run like a smaller radiator. So we're kind of flipping around with radiator ideas, and we ended up trying Zach's radiator, and it ended up was way smaller and it fit under there. So we're like, all right, so we were messing with it, and this was the best idea we came up with. Basically, it's slanted. We're gonna cut a couple things, actually make correct mounts, but as you can see, there's plenty of room for a fan to fit in there. Even if we wanted to put one here, we could, but we'll just have a push-through style fan. Okay, so that's figured out. Now we have our V8 headers going forward, so the pipe would go across, and then this one right here would go down, and then go right up into the turbo. And then, there's just so much going on. This is so much, but you guys will get the idea, because we're getting started on like actually doing this stuff probably in the next week. But and then down here, our humongous turbo that is giant, it's huge. It's gonna come down, and the intercooler pipe will go right into the intercooler, just like the style of a 240 would, just down and then up, and then it would come up right here. And then instead of going into, you know, your intake, the intake's in the center on LS, so it'd be like bam right there. Alright, so I know that was like so much, and you're probably like, you guys aren't fabricators, you don't know what you're doing. You're right, we have no idea what we're doing, but we're gonna try. Hopefully it works. We have a great idea. We really think it's gonna work. We're gonna leave this video here for today, because we have been up all day working on this thing. We might do a couple more things. There's gonna be a lot to do tomorrow, the next day, the next day, the next day. But we have like a super good idea in our head that we really think is gonna work. We just need to get started on it. Like I said, you guys saw that Daquan bought a TIG welder so he can weld, you know, aluminum now. We can do intercooler pipe. Just need to practice and get better at it. We can do these awesome things. And in case you are wondering, we do have a big turbo for it. It's a 60 millimeter Borg Warner, 66 Borg Warner. So
it's a no-lid off of the
it's literally the turbo that is coming off, that came off of the IS300 that Zach sold. So that is going to be going on here. So I hope you guys understand what's going on just a little bit, because we don't really know, but we got an idea, like I said. So we'll be back again tomorrow. We'll catch you guys next time. Peace.